Great rise and netters and netters. That's goddesses and gods. I'm gonna make this real quick because I got some things to do, but I definitely had to get out this message because it's a very important message. This isn't nothing new that you're about to hear, but we must recycle the information until it's embedded in our people's minds. It's embedded in our people's psyche, just like the mental programming, should I say, that they gave us, the misteachings, the misinformation, the misguidance that they programmed in our brains. It was repeatedly programmed until it became a part of our psyche, became a part of our person. So we must reprogram ourselves accordingly. With that being said, there was a video that was given to me earlier. The video was of a white man who was talking about how unprepared black people are. He was talking about black people screaming revolution and talking revolution and different stuff like that, but how unprepared we are. To the dismay of many of our people. But the fact is, what the white guy was saying was correct. And I'm gonna go a little further. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna read the response that I gave to the sister that I never ended up sending because I said I might as well just make a video of this. I said, to the dismay of many of our people, this is true what he's saying. We need much more preparation. We are unprepared. He spoke about how they are they're training. They have underground compounds. They have militias. They have they train their kids out in the woods regularly for military combat missions and operations and stuff like that. They train their kids at a young, very young age, 12 years old, some are even younger, with live ammo, with weapons. And we need to start doing the same thing. We need to be training. We need to build compounds. We need to take this much more serious. All right? We need to start taking this serious. They are very much more prepared than us. They do train regularly and train their kids. Our kids are playing PlayStations, Xboxes, etc. And some of us are playing these video game consoles as well. This must stop. If we are to accomplish adult things and to be taken serious by outsiders of our race and people, then we must start conducting ourselves seriously. We must start conducting ourselves as adults instead of big ass kids. We have much more to do as a people and as individuals to be carrying on like we don't have much more work to be done. I've said this many times before that TV, radio, and even video game consoles that you use to play and keep the kids occupied as a form of entertainment, some of us even use them to help soothe our tensions and get our minds away from how messed up and poor the condition and predicament that we are in this world, at our workplace, etc. But wouldn't it be more soothing if we corrected our situation? If we rectified our poor positions and conditions and the reality that we live in? So again, I'll tell you, as I've told you in other videos and posts, TVs, BS movies with an agenda on the Fire Stick and every other outlet, and 98% of the music and these video games are nothing but tools used by those in power to keep us distracted from focusing in like responsible, mature adults and handling what we should be handling and taking care of. I mean, look around you. Step outside your house. Look around, see what's going on. You don't think that there is something out there that you should be doing as a responsible individual, as an adult, and that you and other responsible individual adults and parents within the community should be doing, like getting together, organizing, doing your part and contributing what you can do to initiate a change for the better for our condition, for yourself, your family, your kids that we are raising amidst this mess in the community, period? If you don't think so, then keep on doing what you've been doing. And the powers around you, the powers that be around you, you know what I mean, that you think are in office or positions, you know what I mean, within the local and federal governments, to represent you, to make things better, they will keep doing what they've been doing on your behalf, which is nothing. They say if you want something done right, do it yourself. The light bulb hasn't clicked yet. Our situation ain't right yet. Our situation ain't rectified yet. Our conditions are not only horrible, but they've been horrible and are getting worse. Our oppression is getting worse, and they building all kinds of camps for us to go into. Who are they building these camps for? Who are all these big, large coffins that they done made for? Who are they stacking up all this ammo for? They all got their pieces of land, Russia and all these other countries and whatever. So they're not really worried about them like that. They're worried about us. Okay? Everybody that they're attacking globally are people of color. The places that they have under their foot, more than anything, are places where there are large percentages of African descendants there. And we're not even going to talk about what they're doing on the actual continent of the motherland, Alkebalan, as it should be called. With that being said, we got a lot of preparation to do. We got a lot of rectifying to do mentally, correcting ourselves mentally to get back where we're supposed to be at, to get our minds, our psyche where we should be at. And that's handling our business, not just for ourselves, not just for our communities, but at least for your family. And if you do what you're supposed to do for your family, it's going to spread out to the community. And if you do what you're supposed to be doing within the community, it's going to spread out to our people and our nation as a whole. That's what should be being done. Not us sitting around playing video games. Not us sitting around watching Fire Stick and occupying our time watching World Star Hip Hop and all this other BS sent out here to program us to think it's okay to act like savages and little kids while other people of other races are laughing at us while they're getting their piece of the pie on a planet that's ours. That's all I got to say. Stock up with what you know you need to stock up on and get your mind right and handle yourself and handle your business as mature adults, as the original beings that you are. It's your God, Brother Andre. 360 degrees holiness, balance, perfection, and power. Abiba Fahudiye.